guys, I am back with a new video and I'm extremely excited to share with you guys what I am about to say today. Because it's something I'm pretty sure most of you would like to learn. And I know the title says how to look good in photos, but I think it's more like how to trick people into thinking you look good. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so one of the tricks that I've learned over the years of trying to look good in photos is to put one leg in front of the other when I'm taking like OOTDs or anything. So what this does is it actually elongates your legs. Like it creates this illusion of longer looking legs. And next, it would be to tiptoe. So picture it to be somewhat like the imaginary heels. This is a trick to, help yourself look taller. I actually like to combine it with the first step, which is to place one leg in front of the other and then tiptoe slightly. And it also helps your legs look slimmer. Yeah, I guess that's what we all want, right? Which is why I hate taking full body shots with like my tall friends, because I always get caught doing that when I'm with my friends and they're like, just end me your shot, just deal with it. I'm just like, you don't understand my pain. Fuck you. Sometimes when I'm actually facing away from the camera, whether it's to the left or to the right, your arms may actually look bigger. So in order to solve that problem, you can leave a bit of space in between your body and your arms so that it doesn't press against your body and widen it. When it comes to your face, it's very important to find the right angle, find the right angle.
Base multiplied by height divided by 2.
You don't really want to take photos directly from the front because you're not taking ID photo. Whether it's a bit to the left, to the right, or whatsoever, just play around, see which angle fits you best. Don't just Which brings me on to my next point on taking selfies. It's also very important to know how to place your camera. I notice a lot of my friends who take selfies, especially guys, still don't really know this. When you actually place it in a higher angle, it helps you look slimmer. And when you place it in a lower angle, it's just gonna look like this. So talking about angles, when you're taking a full body shot, note that in contrary to taking selfies, the lower the angle, it makes you look taller. Which is why nowadays you always see guys helping their girlfriend take photos in public and they're always kneeling, squatting, whatsoever. I'm sorry guys, you have to go through this. Whereas taking it from a high angle actually makes you look shorter and it's not as complimenting lah. I'm actually very anal about this point. I love your phone to be placed in a very straight angle. When you do this or this, it's just quite similar to angling your own body. So if you don't need the extra boost and you're taking a regular photo, I would suggest to have it really straight so it's more aesthetically appealing. Talking about having it straight, I'm quite OCD and I really like my photos to be very balanced. If there's a cupboard behind me, I don't like the cupboard to look like it's floating. No, it has to be straight. Yeah.
Like,
you see, it has to be.
like this?
Yeah, the spaces have to be equal. Yeah, and then a bit straight. Yeah, and then the lines have to be balanced as well.
Okay.
Now we got it. I would suggest that you turn on the grid mode on your iPhone. This helps you solve that problem because you are able to angle out, with the lines. Otherwise, you don't have to worry as well. You have editing apps to help you rotate your photos. So I guess that's fine. Anyway, I'll talk more about editing tricks in one of my next few videos. Hint, hint. So do remember to check that out. If you have friends who aren't really that skilled in taking photos, I would suggest to help them position the angle that you want then in front of the camera and take that shot because that's what I usually do when I have friends who don't really know how to take photos for me or don't really know exactly what my angle is. Angling stuff are very subjective. Sometimes to you that 1 degree difference make a lot of difference. But to your friends, like, huh, got diff meh? So if you want to save yourself from that trouble, that anger, that frustration, that's what I would suggest. Even your dad, your mom, your akong, your ama can take photos for you now. On an iPhone, there's this function where it allows you to actually lock in your focus. Once you hold on to the person you want to focus on, you want to take a photo where, you know, you're supposed to be the main star, right? And then the photo's focused on, you know, the plant behind you. Yeah, that's one of the really cool features that I found out recently. Another one of my favorites, which sadly is only for iPhone users as well, is to take burst shots. How this actually works is to hold on to your shutter when you are taking photos. It creates this series of photos. I personally feel that candid photos are the best as they look the most natural. You know, sometimes we are not born natural models and we just have no idea how to pose. We have like an awkward hand or like the awkward, I don't know what to do face when you're taking photos. So how this actually helps is that when you're taking the burst shot, I like to, you know, make a turn or do some funny actions. And then sometimes you will get those where you are just naturally moving without trying too hard and you get the best shot in a really quick period of time. If you're unaware about this, you should never take photos against light or sunlight. If there are times where you're just like, why do I look so dark in this photo and the background looks so bright? Yeah, that's probably the reason why. Okay, one more thing. I know this is pretty irrelevant to the topic, but check your background when you take photos, please. Especially when you're taking toilet selfies. You don't know what's going on behind, and sometimes it doesn't really turn out too pleasant for your viewers. Okay, so that's pretty much it for how to look good in photos. And I would actually like to share a bonus tip for group shots. Avoid standing at the corners when you are taking photos in a group, because it actually makes you look distorted or expanded because of how a wide angle lens works. So make sure that everyone fits in the frame nicely, so no one gets expanded or like distorted, and then everyone will look good, you know, you happy, I happy. So this is one tip that I like to share. I guess that's all for today's video. These are some of the tips that I've learned. I'm pretty sure there are more out there that I didn't mention in my video. So if you do have, please don't be selfish and share it with everyone, including myself, in the comment section below. And as usual, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and click here to subscribe. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!